Every day we come across a lot of information in the form of facts, numerical figures, tables, graphs, etc. These are provided by newspapers, television, magazines and other means of communication. These may relate to cricket batting or bowling averages, profit of a company, temperature of cities, expenditure in various sectors, etc. These facts or figures, which are numerical or otherwise collected with a definite purpose, are called as data. Now our world is becoming more and more information oriented. Every part of our life utilizes data in one form or the other. So it becomes essential for us to know how to extract meaningful information from such data. The extraction of meaningful information is studied in a branch of mathematics called as statistics. So statistics is a branch of mathematics which deals with collection, presentation, analysis and interpretation of data. In today's video, we will learn some of the basic terms that is used in statistics. Now why we are studying statistics? Statistics means it is a collection, it deals with collection, presentation, analysis and interpretation of data. Now what is the use of studying statistics? Many of the government agencies, they use statistics to make decisions about population, health, education, etc. For example, the government may conduct research on education to check the progress of high school students using a specific curriculum, or they collect some information about the population using census. Again, in the field of science and medicine also statistics is used. The medical field would be far less effective without research to see which medicine will work best and how the human bodies react to the treatment. Again, in the field of education, the statistics is used. All the levels of education and testing, there are statistical reports about student performance from kindergarten to higher grade. Large companies, they employ its own statistical research divisions to research issues related to products, employees, customer service, etc. So, statistics has got wide application in our day-to-day life. So, the first step is collecting the data. So, there are two types of data. One is primary data and the second one is secondary data. Data means the fact or figures which are numerical or otherwise collected with a definite purpose, that is called as data, and there are two types of data. One is primary data and the second one is primary data and the second one is secondary data. So what do you mean by primary data? When the information was collected by the investigator himself or herself with a definite objective in his or her mind, such type of data is called as primary data. For example, if you want to find out number of cars of different color in your apartment, what you will do, you will go to the basement, you yourself will find out how many cars with white color are there, red color are there, etc. Another example is height of 20 students of your class. You yourself will go to each student, you will take a measuring tape, you will measure the height. Or number of members in the family of your classmates. You will ask your friends how many family members are there in your house and you yourself will collect the data. So such data are called as primary data. You yourself will go and collect the data. So such data are called as primary data. Now next is secondary data. When the information was collected from a source which already had the stored information, such type of data is called as secondary data. For example, number of absentees in each day in your class for a month. So you will go to the class teacher, you will take the attendance register and you will find out from them in that register already the information is stored. Second example for secondary data is population of 20 countries. So how will you find the population of 20 countries? Is it possible to go to 20 countries and find out? Instead of that, you will search in the Google what are the population of so and so countries and you will find out. So already you are taking the information from the Google. In Google all the information has been stored. Again, sales of top 20 mobile companies for the last year. So first you will type top 20 mobile companies, then you will find out then you will search their sales report and you will find out. So you are collecting the information from the source which already had the information stored. So such type of data is called as secondary data. So as soon as the work related to collection of data is over, now we need to find out different ways to present the data in a form which is very meaningful and easily understood and give its main features at a glance. So there are different ways of presenting the data. So consider this example. The marks obtained by 10 students in a mathematics test is given below, like 56, 36, 95, 73, 60, 42, 25, 78, 75 and 62. And it is given in roll number wise, that alphabetical order. Anup has scored 55 marks, Ben has scored 36 marks, Chitra has scored 95 marks, etc. Now the data in this form, this is called as row data. We call this type of data as row data and this is put in a tabular form. Now by looking at this, can you find out which is the highest and the lowest mark? It will take some time to find out highest and lowest mark. So lowest mark is 25. You can see that the lowest mark is 25 and the highest mark is 95. So the highest mark is 95 and the lowest mark is 25. So what will be the range? Range means highest mark minus lowest mark, that is called as range, and highest mark minus lowest mark, that is 95 minus 25 is 70. So it takes some time to find out the highest score and the lowest score. But if you arrange this data in ascending order or descending order, then easily we can make out what is the range for this data. If you write these scores in ascending order or descending order, then it is easy to find out range of this data. So presentation of data in ascending order or descending order, that is also time consuming, especially when number of observation is very large. So in the upcoming videos, we will see which are the different methods to present the data. So collection of data is over. Now next we will be seeing the presentation, various type to present the data. So thank you for watching my video.